What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about Hideo Kojima most likely making a PlayStation 5 game. Now, not really even so much on that. That's kind of the opening. That is the setup, right? Over the weekend, I believe this happened over the weekend, it was spotted in the background of a picture that Hideo Kojima had posted on Twitter that there was a PS5 dev kit unit there, okay? Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's being used, but I would find it a kind of a reach to actually mean what I just said, you know what I mean, to go forward with that. So I would very much buy into the idea that he is making a PS5 game. You wouldn't need the dev kit, you know, if you weren't. So he's making a PlayStation 5 game. I guess my question is, and this is kind of the central idea of this topic, is what does that actually do? What does that actually mean to the overall story? The Hideo stuff it's interesting, but it's really just going in circles for an eternity until somebody definitively gives an answer. And I guess somebody, meaning Microsoft, Sony, or him himself, or Kojima Productions. Because we continue to have rumors that, okay, is he being bought? Is he not being bought? He's working on the Microsoft exclusive. We've never seen any evidence of that, but it's always been said by insiders, so you believe it or you don't. I actually kind of do believe it. I mean, it's been said enough that if it doesn't happen, boy, do these people look bad. Now, I don't mind that. I actually kind of like it when leakers look bad, but, you know, right now I'm inclined to believe that they're telling the truth. But then you have something like this, and it's like, well, because he's making a PS5 game, that doesn't mean he can't make an Xbox. You know, like, that's where the circle comes in. It is fun. It's not nearly as fun, in my opinion, as Abandoned, but it is fun, and it's something that's interesting, but it also, in a way, at least to me personally, it's slightly annoying because it just it's the same things over and over. Like, it is interesting that somebody spotted that. That's a good eye. That's a good spot. You know, when you see that, now you're like, all right, well, at worst, if you're like a diehard PlayStation fan, right? If you want to go all the way, or, you know, whatever, you could say, well, at worst, he's making the Xbox exclusive, but he's also making a PlayStation exclusive or a game that works on PlayStation. Maybe, I guess at worst, if you're a diehard Sony fan, it would be Microsoft exclusive and then like third-party game. Or then you could just say, or another way would be exclusive, PlayStation and Xbox. I don't know. I really don't know. Right now, we've only ever seen evidence that you can, like, again, not evidence necessarily, but things you can say and draw a line, a conspiracy to, and say PlayStation, not necessarily Xbox. So we'll have to see kind of what happens. Me personally, I would like a Hideo Kojima game in general. I have both consoles. I am more than willing to play either, depending on where the game is or what the game, you know, happens to release on. So I truly don't care. I just kind of want the game, but I also do want a conclusion to this arc. Like, if you're gonna stay independent, I know he said it. Like, I don't want to come across tone deaf. He did say, like, we are independent, like, we're staying independent. I know he said that. But the words are just words, right? Actions are, so, you know, could that happen? I guess it's tough because if he never gets bought, the question will always remain, could he get bought? And then that will always be like a central thing. So I think really what would slow the talk down or stop the talking is when these games get announced. That's when we could, okay, he is making an Xbox exclusive. Oh, he is making a PlayStation exclusive as well. Oh, he's staying in the middle. Like, he's literally, he's kind of just for hire. He's not going to be bought by any, so you know what I mean? So I do think that'll happen eventually. Hopefully it happens soon. I mean, Death Stranding at this point is going to be 3 years old in the fall. So I'm not saying I need the game this year. I'm not saying I need the game even next year. But could we know about the game? Yes, I think it's about time that we see something, or, you know, and if it is an exclusive for either of the platforms, you know that they like to announce them early, right? You can announce a Hideo Kojima game now, and it could come out in 2.5 years, and that's more than normal. You know, like, that's perfectly in the realm of what they've done before. So that's my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comments. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, bell icon turned on so you know all these videos go up. And I hope to see you guys on tomorrow's video.